Ford Focus engine oil change. This is for the 2-liter engine, the Duratec, naturally aspirated. Ford used this engine between 2008 and 2018 in the Ford Focus in the United States. First thing you want to do, pop the hood, come up front here. Okay. You're going to want to pull this to the right here, and that'll release the hood. Next thing you're going to want to do is get the hood prop rod. It pops into this right here. Right there, that yellow thing. Just pop it out. Take it up to the passenger side of the hood. There's going to be an arrow right here. Insert. There you go. I am going to be raising the vehicle up and putting it on jack stands in the front. I'm going to be utilizing what's called the pinch rail. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. It's a strip of metal that goes down each side of the car, kind of near the door. Just look and you'll see it. It is designed to support the weight of the vehicle, so you can jack up there and put the jack stand there as well. Let me give you a sneak peek of what it looks like. Coming down here, you kind of can see the arrow right there. Right here, you see the strip of metal? It goes all the way down the side of the car. Here it is right here behind this trim piece. I do have a large piece of cardboard, so when I slide under the car, my tushy doesn't get wet. Okay. The jack is on the pinch rail, the jack head. I'm going to go ahead and jack up the car. And then when it's high enough, I'm going to slide under there for safety. That is a jack stand. The jack stand is contacting the pinch rail down in here. That way, if the jack fails, the car's not going to fall on me and crush me and turn me into a red pancake. If you have a 2008 to 2011 Focus, you may require 5W30 engine oil. It'll say on your cap. The 2012 to 2018 recommends 520. Regardless, you should be fine with 4.5 to 4.6 quarts of engine oil and a Motorcraft FL 910 oil filter. There you have it, boys. That's your filter. And I do have some 020 laying around, so that's what it's going to get. It is coming up on winter time here. 15 millimeter socket. You can also grab a wrench instead of a ratchet if that's what you prefer. But that's for the drain plug. I do have a pair of oil filter pliers here. And I have a funnel. Set that there. The vehicle has been run. It is at operating temperature. It's been cooling down for about 10 minutes here. I recommend running the engine first before you drain the oil. That way the oil warms up, goes around, picks up any carbon or deposits in the engine, and gets it in suspension with the oil. That way when you drain the oil, it gets more dirt out. And it also drains faster. But if you notice there, I just took the oil filter cap off. It just turns counterclockwise and comes right off there. Get your funnel. Always inspect for debris. Stick her in there. Get ready to go underneath. Okay. Get a drain pan. Okay, underneath the car here, you may notice that you have a fabric panel covering the engine and transmission. In that case, get yourself a Torx 30 socket, go around the edge of the panel, and take the Torx 30 screws out. However, there's a good chance yours is missing. Most of them go missing after these get some years and age on them. But anyway, this is the front of the car right here. So as a frame of reference, come down here. On the left here is your engine. There's your 15 millimeter drain plug right where my finger is. It's facing the other direction, but put your ratchet in the off position so that it locks counterclockwise. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Get your drain pan. Should be capable of holding at least 5 or 6 quarts to be safe. The engine holds 4.5. Slide her under there. Okay. Before I slide it directly underneath there, I'm going to go ahead and break this drain plug loose here. Okay, it's on there. It's tight. It's kind of a weird angle, but okay, just took 2 hands. All right, that's broke loose. With the pan slid underneath that plug, I'm going to go ahead and reach here and thread it the rest of the way out by hand. Counterclockwise is loose. Clockwise is tighten. Now, the fact that you're looking at it from the front might sort of be the opposite for you. Pretend like you're looking at the bolt from the back. So here we go. Getting it loose here. Counterclockwise. See how I'm doing that? Just keep doing that until the plug comes out. All right, she's about ready to come out. If the plug is snug for you the whole way out by hand, your seal may be stuck to the engine block, and just extra resistance in the threads. So Just make sure that you put the seal back on. I'll show you in just a moment here. See, I kind of grabbed the seal and pushed it off the engine block while I was threading it out, but the seal's on there again now. Let her drain on in the pan. Take a minute, wait for it to come to a drip. Clean up your plug a little bit. Nice and shiny. Take your oil filter, take a little bit of clean engine oil and rub it on the seal, get it a little bit wet. And what this does is make it easier for taking the filter off next time. It doesn't allow the seal to stick on there. There we go. While the oil is draining out, go ahead and slide the pan forward now that the stream is straight there. And this is going to allow me to go ahead and get the filter off. And I will need the pliers on that. Take your pliers here, grab onto it, and twist counterclockwise. There we go. Might take a couple grunts there. But that's how you do that. I've got a purelator on this one. Alright, so it's to the point where I can take it off by hand now. I'm going to go ahead and wait for that to finish draining and then put the plug back in and then move the pan over underneath the filter because my pan isn't big enough to reach both at the same time. That's drained out enough there. Go ahead and put the plug back in. There she is. Move this pan out of the way. Get you an angle here to see what I'm doing. There we go. Now this time I'm going clockwise, as if I were facing the back of the bolt, so watch my fingers closely. Sorry for the blurriness. There we go. See, I'm letting go right here, grabbing, turning clockwise, just like that. I'll do that until it's flush. And it's flush. Take your ratchet, put it on the on position to where it locks clockwise. Come under here, move your pan out of the way now that you no longer need it under there. And there we go. There we go, that's plenty tight. Grab your rag, wipe off any drips of oil right there, and move on to the oil filter area. Get this pan under here. And go ahead and take this off slowly. Wait for it to start urinating all over the place. There we go. Give that a minute. Okay, it stopped leaking, so I'm going to go ahead and take it the rest of the way out here. Okay. Oh. 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 Mamma mia, I made a mess. All right, look up here. Make sure your old gasket isn't on here. It should be metal right there. Grab your rag. Just clean off the area. Get it clean. And take a clean part of the rag and wipe it on this mating surface where the filter seal is going to contact. All right, and clean the rest up around here. All right, take your filter with the lubed seal on it. Carefully put it up in here. Line the threads up. Don't cross thread. There we go. All right, watch this. You see it coming to a stop right there? You're going to want to go 3/4 to 1 more revolution after that. So, you can use that seal there. It's at this position here on this side. So I'm going to try to get the seal at least right here. Technically that's good enough right there, but I'm going to go just a little more. You can use the rag for a grip. Also wipe off the filter. There we go. That's tight. Here you go. Move everything out of the way. If you have that carpet panel that goes underneath here with the Torx 30s, you can either put it back on or throw it away. It's up to you. Next, we're going to go ahead and add the oil. If you have a 5-quart jug like me, you're going to need a half a quart left in here. So shake it up really well, just in case the additive package got dispersed and it's no longer in suspension. All right, that's good enough. Go ahead and take this off here, the cap. There we go. All right. If you're using the Walmart brand SuperTech oil, just be careful with that film that's on here. Sometimes bits of it can fall down in the oil, but I'm going to carefully go ahead and pour all this in except for half a quart. I'm just pouring pure life into this engine right now. Okay. You see the level right there? I probably put about 4.7 in, which that's fine. At least I stopped before I got too wild with it. Take this out here. Make sure it doesn't drip everywhere. Stick it in here. Grab your oil cap. What I like to do is turn it, like get it set in there, turn it counterclockwise till you feel it fall down like that. You can push down slightly, rotate clockwise, and it'll come to a stop. All right, guys. At this point, you can drain your old oil into here using this funnel. And that'll top it off. Then take it to the auto parts store to recycle it. I do have a separate video on how to reset the oil life monitor on this car. I'll link that below. But Cliff Notes, get in the car, put in the key, turn it on, but don't start the engine. And then at the same time, hold down the gas and brake pedal. You want to hold the gas pedal down all the way, and on the brake pedal, just, firm. Wait 30 seconds, and it should say oil reset complete on the dash. That's all there is to it. Go ahead and take this jack out of here. I'm not done yet. First, pump it up once. Get that out of here. Take the jack carefully, counterclockwise. There we go. Get that out of here. Take your keys with your oily hands. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the engine, circulate the oil, and prepare for checking the oil level. Wait a second here. It's normal for the oil light to be on for a second. It's circulating the new oil, building oil pressure. I'm going to wait about 30 seconds. While I'm waiting, it would be a good time to go outside and look underneath, check for any oil leaks, but I'm lazy. All right, it's been about 30 seconds. Go ahead and turn it off. Do make sure you take the jack and everything out and get the car level before you check the oil level. This is the oil dipstick right here. Pull it out. Give it a good old wipe down here. Next, you're going to put it in all the way again. It's would be a good idea to wait 5 minutes and wait for the oil to all drain out into the pan to get a more accurate reading, but push it down all the way till it's flush. Pull it out, and your oil level should be between the min and max dots at the end there. Hard to tell on mine, probably because I didn't wait 5 minutes after turning the engine off, but that's how you check the oil. It should be between the min and max dots, ideally toward the max dot. And yeah, after that you're done. Just clean everything up, recycle your oil, and that's how you change your oil on your 2-liter Duratec Ford Focus. I sure do hope this video helps. Once again, 08 to 11 model Focuses in the United States, I believe, take 530. Double check on your cap there. And the newer ones take 520. But yeah guys, it's that simple. Hope this video helps. This is the Focus that I'll be doing a manual swap on here shortly. So if that interests you, please consider subscribing. Going from the dual clutch DPS6 power shift to a 5-speed manual. Guys, have yourselves a great day. Thank you for watching. Check out that comment section. The comment section is off the hook. No, it's just normal. All right. Have a great day. Bye.